remember the events of August 12, 1944 that occurred in Fontana, and we rededicate ourselves to holding to account any and all who commit crimes against the innocents anywhere in the world. And this place will serve as an inspiration to us all.
On Tuesday, Syrian dictator Bashar al-Assad launched a horrible chemical weapons attack on innocent civilians. Using a deadly nerve agent, Assad choked out the lives of helpless men, women, and children. It was a slow and brutal death for so many.
Facing mounting global pressure to stop testing nuclear weapons, many fear North Korean leader Kim Jong-un might accelerate his weapons program, and they're waiting for his next move. On Saturday, North Korea celebrates the Day of the Sun, their most important holiday of the year, honoring the birth of the nation's founding father, Kim Il-sung. 5 years ago, North Korea tried to launch a satellite just 2 days before the Day of the Sun. The first attempt failed, followed by a successful launch later that year. Now, North Korea may be ready for another dramatic show of force. After a series of missile launches, U.S. and South Korean intelligence officials believe North Korea is ready to conduct a nuclear test at any time. In response to recent provocations, the U.S. is rerouting the carrier strike group Carl Vinson to the Korean Peninsula, just days after President Trump's surprise missile strike on Syria. Some view the strike as a warning to North Korea. The U.S. is willing to respond with force if provoked. President Trump may be trying to put pressure on North Korea to stop developing nuclear weapons, but here in Pyongyang, that pressure seems to be having the opposite effect. One North Korean government official tells CNN, the aggressive acts of war on the part of the United States are getting increasingly reckless. In response, we will continue to strengthen our self-defense capability. North Korea is working to develop an intercontinental ballistic missile that can deliver a nuclear warhead to the mainland U.S. Most analysts say they don't have one yet, but it's only a matter of time. The mood inside North Korea is not tense, but festive on their biggest holiday week of the year. Tens of thousands are visiting national landmarks, like the birthplace of late President Kim Il-sung. The two late leaders. For the first time, CNN cameras are allowed inside the Museum of the Korean Revolution, more than 120 rooms, chronicling all 3 generations of Kim family leadership. This rare inside look at North Korean history shows the entire nation is built around these 3 men. I'm shown footage from 2011, when North Koreans learned of the unexpected death of the nation's second leader, Kim Jong-il. The footage brings our guide to tears. Now, their supreme leader, Kim Jong-un, is leading her and 25 million North Koreans, like his grandfather and father before him. He has absolute power over the lives of his people. Will Ripley, CNN, Pyongyang.
As Syrian jets resume operations at the airbase the U.S. struck, the Pentagon says the strike resulted in damage or destruction to 20% of Syria's operational air force, as well as damage and destruction to fuel and ammunition sites and air defense capabilities. And confusion about what happens next.
Morning.
With the UN ambassador saying one thing about the future of Syria's dictator, telling CNN's State of the Union,
there's not any sort of option where a political solution is going to happen with Assad at the head of the regime.
Secretary of State Rex Tillerson seeming to say another. As he heads to Russia, Tillerson emphasizing the Trump White House puts a top priority on fighting ISIS.
We believe the Syrian people will ultimately be able to decide the fate of Bashar al-Assad.
White House spokesman Sean Spicer acknowledging both goals.
I can't imagine a stable and peaceful Syria where Bashar al-Assad is in power. I think we all recognize that happens, and there can be a multi-pronged approach where you're ensuring that ISIS is contained and there's a de-escalation of the proliferation of chemical weapons, at the same time creating the environment for a change in leadership.
Tillerson, attending the G7 foreign ministers meeting in Italy, says the world cannot stand by and watch. State Department officials tell CNN Tillerson's message in Moscow, Russia bears responsibility for Assad's actions. And there may be more leverage as a dossier of responsibility for the nerve agent attack takes shape. According to U.S. officials, Assad either knew about this specific attack or had given commanders standing authority to use nerve agent. More chemical sites in western Syria likely exist, and scientists are still alive who know how to make nerve agent. The U.S. also looking for direct evidence Russian commanders on the ground knew about the planned attack.
President Donald Trump ordering a military strike in Syria was like a punch to the gut for the alt-right, a group of Trump's most loyal supporters who, in part, voted for him because of his anti-war stance. The alt-right's anger on display in a storm of online tweets. Trump's base of support is gone if he goes to war with Syria, wrote blogger and author Mike Cernovich, just as the strike on Syria was beginning.
These people are totally turning on Trump.
Alex Jones, founder of the conspiracy-driven InfoWars website, said after the strikes he'd give Trump the benefit of the doubt, but still tweeted, "We are closer to the start of World War III than we have been in decades," along with the hashtag #NoWar in Syria. In a separate tweet, he asked if Trump's strike on Syria was a sign of betrayal. And then this question: Trump train headed to destination disappointment? Hashtag Syria strikes.
I asked the question, why would Trump hit a chemical weapons depot with thousands of tons of chemicals?
InfoWars editor Paul Joseph Watson also railed against Trump, tweeting, "I guess Trump wasn't Putin's puppet after all. I'm officially off the Trump train." Right-wing commentator Ann Coulter, who campaigned for Trump, tweeted her dismay. Those who wanted us meddling in the Middle East voted for other candidates. And this reminder: Trump campaigned on not getting involved in Mideast, said it always helps our enemies and creates more refugees. Then he saw a picture on TV. Even as far back as 2013, Trump said he was against U.S. involvement in the Middle East. He tweeted then that Obama should save his powder, pleading with him, do not attack Syria. This tweet from a veteran to Donald Trump was a clear sign his supporters had lost patience with his predecessors, and perhaps him too. It reads, "No more regime changes, no more American dead, no more nation building. It's what you ran on." Even before the U.S. strike, some of Trump's alt-right base were even selling the idea that the chemical attack on the Syrian people was a hoax. Blogger Mike Cernovich started the hashtag Syria hoax, and InfoWars began referring to the attack as a false flag, suggesting it was only meant to draw the United States into a war. The hashtag Syria hoax was reportedly an attempt to convince Trump to stay out of Syria. When he didn't, to make his point, blogger Mike Cernovich stayed live online for 11 hours, slamming Trump's decision.
If we're going to war with Syria, I'm moving to Argentina. If Trump is going to bring us to war, then that means there's no hope for America.
No hope for America, or no hope for alt-right Trump supporters who may suddenly be wondering if their president is a dove or a hawk. Randy Kay, CNN, New York.
One more with the detective team. Come on, man. Come on. Jump in. There you go. One more. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Thanks, guys. All right, sir. Good. Yeah.
اگر لایحه اعدام در پارلمان تصویب شود، من به هیچ درنگی آن را امضا خواهم کرد. بعد از کودتای تابستان گذشته در ترکیه، سرسخت‌ترین موافق بازگشت اعدام به نظام قضایی این کشور است. این میل خود را هم پنهان نمی کند. بارها در سخنرانی‌های مختلف آن را اعلام کرده. روز گذشته در جریان سخنرانیش در شهر چروم بار دیگر نظر مثبت خودش نسبت به بازگشت حکم اعدام را اعلام کرد. اردوغان میگوید ما اختیار نداریم که قاتلان شهدایمان را ببخشیم. حکم اعدام در نظام قضایی ترکیه از سال 2004 و در روند پیوستن این کشور به اتحادیه اروپا لغو شده بود. حالا به نظر میرسد که بازگشت دوبارش به نظام قضایی ترکیه چندان سخت نباشد. موضوعی که میتواند بیش از پیش ترکیه را از اتحادیه اروپا دور کند. دستگاه دیپلماسی ترکیه که این روزها از رویکرد جدید امریکا به سوریه خرسند به نظر میرسد، فعالتر از قبل پیگیر تحولات سوریه است. مولود چاوشوغلو روز گذشته در این رابطه با رکس تیلرسون همتای امریکایی خود گفتگوی تلفنی داشت. آنچه که او گفت و شنید پیرامون تحولات کنونی سوریه و نحوه مبارزه با داعش و البته نقش اسد در سوریه، یا بهتر بگوییم بی‌نقشی اسد و حذف اسد در آینده سوریه بود. از آن سو فیصل مقداد معاون وزارت خارجه سوریه در واکنش به پیشنهادها و یا فشارهایی که برای کناره‌گیری اسد از قدرت وجود دارد میگوید اگر اسد کناره‌گیری کند سوریه تجزیه خواهد شد. چاوشوغلو همچنین روز گذشته با محمد جواد ظریف وزیر خارجه ایران هم گفتگوی تلفنی داشت. وزرای خارجه دو کشور سوریه را از دو رویکرد متفاوت مورد بحث و بررسی قرار دادند. اما در داخل کشور نخست وزیر یلدریم میگوید هواداران و اعضای PKK سعی دارند در روز رأیگیری رفراندوم بر رأی دهندگان فشار بیاورند و به نوعی مانع رأی آری دادن شهروندان شوند. یلدریم به نیروهای پلیس کشورش گفته که در این روز شما باید بیش از هر زمان دیگری هوشیار باشید. از آن سو جمیل بایک عضو شورای رهبری PKK در گفتگو با پایگاه خبری المانیتور میگوید امیدوار است دولت جدید ترامپ بتواند ترکیه را متقاعد کند که در مسیر چاره‌یابی صلح با کردها حرکت کند. او میگوید ما آماده برقراری صلح با ترکیه هستیم، اما ترکیه نمیخواهد در این مسیر گام بردارد. اما در اردوگاه مخالفان دولت کمال قلیچداروغلو رهبر حزب جمهوری خلق و از مخالفان جدی رفراندوم میگوید اگر به رفراندوم آری بگویید بیش از هر زمان دیگری نظام قضایی، ارتش، دادگاه‌ها و مساجد را سیاسی کرده اید و سیاسی شدن ارتش و دستگاه قضایی موجب تجزیه ترکیه می شود. روزنامه حریت در این ارتباط و از قول او می نویسد در صورت آری گفتن یک حزب می تواند فرمانده کل باشد. اما تیتر روزنامه ها در چند روز گذشته بیشتر محل جدال آقای اردوغان و کمال قلیچداروغلو بوده. جدالی که روزنامه های طرفدار دولت هم تیتر درشت خودشان قرار دادن. این جدال بیشتر از آنجا دامن زده شد که قلیچداروغلو گفته بود که کودتای ترکیه یک کودتای کنترل شده و با آگاهی دولت بود. یعنی شفق قلیچداروغلو را متهم می کند که در شب کودتا با کودتاگران در ارتباط بوده. حریت هم از قول اردوغان می نویسد اگر می دانستم با کودتاگران رابطه دارد به کاخ دعوتش نمی کردم. و سبا می نویسد راه تانک ها را باز کردن، قلیچداروغلو فرار کرد. اشاره به شب کودتا و حضور طرفداران دولت در خیابان. اتهام همکاری با کودتاگران در ترکیه اتهام بسیار سنگینی است و حالا آرام آرام این اتهام گویا قرار است که گریبانگیر قلیچداروغلو شود. اتهامی که هر کسی را میتواند از جایگاهش پایین بکشد و اگر راهی زندان نکند دست کم به حاشیه براند. روزنامه ملیت هم به نقل از قلیچداروغلو می نویسد آینده را در تاریکی دفن نکنید.